Good evening, viewers, and welcome to today's edition of the news. First, a look at the headlines. Meghalaya reports 252 new cases, 417 recoveries and 5 deaths. State relaxes curfew from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. tomorrow. Kasur Upaitba Maulai, the voice of Maulai, decide not to be a part of the peace committee. And emergency shops open in the city today for a few hours. And now the news in detail. Meghalaya reported 252 new cases today, while 417 people recovered in the last 24 hours. The total active cases in the state now stands at 3,591. 5 deaths were also reported, taking the total number to 1,240. India reported 25,166 new cases in the last 24 hours, which is the lowest in 154 days. Active cases constitute 1.15% of the total cases, the lowest since March last year. The Health Ministry said 55 crore 47 lakh vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. With situation in Shillong improving, the state government has decided to relax curfew from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Wednesday. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma said that the details will be chalked out by the Deputy Commissioner. The state government also decided to withdraw the internet suspension by 6 p.m. tomorrow. Meanwhile, calling the situation calm, the Chief Minister also informed that the Peace Committee, headed by Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong, will meet on Wednesday to decide the future course of action.
We have appealed for peace everywhere, and the response has been positive. So we are working more further to ensure that normalcy returns to Shillong city and to the state as a whole. At the same time, we have formed the Peace Committee, and that will be meeting tomorrow under the chairmanship of the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister. And we have decided that the curfew will be lifted tomorrow from 6 a.m. in the morning to 4 p.m. in the evening tomorrow. More micro details will be available with the Deputy Commissioner.
Kasur Upaitba Maulai, the voice of Maulai people, today decided not to be part of the Peace Committee constituted by the state government under the chairmanship of Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong. Talking to reporters after the meeting, Seng Samla Maulai Pillun's General Secretary Samrans Aim said that they are not going to be part of the Peace Committee till the state government suspends all the police officials who were involved in the killing of the former HNLC General Secretary Cherister Field Thankeu in the alleged fake encounter. He also said that the government should also book the police officials involved in the alleged fake encounters under the various provisions of the law.
Now we would like to also inform the government that they need to understand the sentiments and the opinions of the people, especially the people of Maulai, after the failure from their end that has caused frustration and anger towards the people and especially the youth of Maulai. So as of now, you cannot treat Meghalaya like Kashmir to repetitively impose a curfew and shutdown of the internet on our state. This is something which is not acceptable and appreciated by us. We want a good dialogue, a good discussion with the government to bring out the solutions for the best interest for the people of Maulai and also for the whole of the state. So,
people queued up outside grocery shops in Shillong as the emergency grocery shops opened for a while in Shillong. As the government decided to continue curfew till the 18th August 5 a.m., people were seen buying essential commodities. Security forces are deployed in Shillong. 3 companies of Central Reserve Police Force and 2 companies of Border Security Forces are deployed here. No untoward incidents were reported in the last 24 hours as the suspension of internet service and curfew continues. The state government has suspended 4 police personnel from Mokenraw outpost for an incident that took place on Sunday afternoon, where a police vehicle, black SUV belonging to the Mokenraw police outpost, was set ablaze by unidentified youth at Jayao. The youth snatched the vehicle from police and were brandishing weapons in broad daylight before setting it on fire at Jayao. Stating that the incident was completely unacceptable, the Chief Minister said that the 4 police personnel who had deserted their weapons are already under suspension and an inquiry against them has been set up. The Chief Minister has asked the youth to surrender the weapons snatched from the police personnel during an arson incident on Sunday afternoon.
For a police, the arms and the weapons they carry are as good as a part of their body. They should never, ever let go of their weapon. So therefore, we are very firm on this and we will take firm action on this. And all those people who are involved and who may have this are asked to immediately give back those weapons.
MDC of Maulai constituency Tei Borlang Pathao and 9 headmen from Maulai called on Chief Minister Conrad Sangma and Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong on Monday to discuss the current state of affairs in Maulai. The delegation submitted a memorandum requesting the shifting of the temporary CRPF camp in Maulai, which has been standing on the land belonging to the Arts and Culture Department. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma has discussed the same with the IG of CRPF, who has requested the state government to requisition an alternative location and a permanent site where CRPF can set up its camp. The Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister urged the delegation to play an active role in order to ensure peace is restored in Maulai area and Shillong city.
And the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister and myself have given an assurance to the committee that has met us this evening that we will immediately start the steps. At the same time, we have also urged the Rangbashnongs and the MDC and other leaders from Maulai that they should also play an active role in order to ensure that peace is restored in Maulai area and in Shillong city as a whole.
BJP leader and former cabinet minister A.L. Hek feels that it will be difficult for the Hinuthrip National Liberation Council HNLC to trust the state government after its former leader Cheristophiel Thankyo's killing. He insisted that the state government should form a committee to ensure that the peace talks becomes a reality. The state government should initiate the peace process with the HNLC on a priority basis, especially when the group had in the past appealed for it.
I started that initiative initiated between HNLC and have faith in me to negotiate this with the central leader. If still having the opportunity, definitely I will continue this because everybody needs peace in our states. Without peace, we cannot develop, we cannot progress. So peace is a must. And we need the peace to come back, the normalcy to come back at any cost. The violence cannot end with violence. Okay. Anything, it has to come back to normalcy. The peace should prevail and people should live peace and harmony in our states.
And viewers, our news bulletin is also available live on our YouTube channel. In addition to watching it on television, viewers may visit the DD News Shillong YouTube channel to tune in to our daily bulletin. And before we conclude, a look at the headlines once again. Meghalaya reports 252 new cases, 417 recoveries and 5 deaths. State relaxes curfew from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. tomorrow. Kasur Upaidba Maulai, the voice of Maulai, decide not to be a part of the peace committee. And emergency shops open in the city today for few hours. And viewers, the battle against COVID-19 is not over yet. So wear your mask, wash hands frequently and maintain social distancing. And that's all we had for you in today's edition of the news. Thank you very much for joining us. And from all of us here, it's good night.